Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So, to any newbie out there, any aspiring freelance writer, um, if you are a newbie freelance writer and you are wondering how to start, how to get the samples and get going with freelance writing, this is your video. Please make sure that you watch to the end and learn a thing or two. So, guys, my name is Judith. I do how to make money online videos, personal finance, and personal development. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you are in search of such content. Share me out, guys, to people who are looking for this kind of content. So, number one, I know the biggest question when you're starting out is that where do I get the samples if this is the first time I am doing this? So I'm going to outline the process of how you can get started as a freelance writer. So let's get into the video. So the first thing that you need to do if you want to start freelance writing is to research about freelance writing. Guys, by the way, honestly speaking, it is shameful to come to someone's inbox to ask what freelance writing or what article writing or what content writing is. In this era of the internet, knowledge is at your fingertips. You just need to go to Google and do a simple search. You'll get all the answers that you need. At least have an idea, even if you're looking for a mentor or a trainer, have an idea of what content writing is, what is required to get started, where you can get started and such things. So do some research first, yeah. Number two, become familiar with different writing skills. Yeah, it is true that you don't necessarily need a degree to start on freelance writing, but there are certain skills that will come in handy, including grammar skills, content writing skills, content marketing skills. What else? Blogging skills, self-confidence. Yeah, you need self-confidence because now you'll have to source for these clients. You'll have to look for them, and sometimes there'll be a lot of rejections because before you meet that acceptance. So you need to have self-confidence so that you don't feel discouraged to continue when you get those nasty comments. So that is all that you need. Of course, there are tools that you need for you to get started. You also need to have a good internet connection, a laptop. You need to have tools like Grammarly, Plagiarism Checker, and many others. And then number three, practice writing. So I know that almost all of us can write something, but now not everyone can write well coherent, well-structured sentences that can be understood by all. So now, especially for us who English is not our first language, you need to practice writing. And I'm not just talking about any writing, not the English composition in high school, but now real writing for the internet. So you need to know about SEO, you need to know about how to write sentences that read well, the sentences that are easy to read, how to write without using filler words, how to avoid plagiarism and all that. So practice writing. You can write in any area of your interest, whether it is health and fitness, whether it is self-improvement, whether it is home improvement, and any other niche. You can write anything as long as it makes sense. Send it to your friend to read it through. You can also send it to your mentor, send it to someone who has been in the industry for some time so that they can read it through and correct you. So that is number three. Number four, create samples or have your writing portfolio. So I know this is the biggest challenge. You have never written before, you have never done this before, but now clients, whether you are a beginner or you are an advanced writer, you will need to show a potential client that you can actually do whatever job that you are applying to. The only way you can do that is by showing your previous work. So now, if you have never done freelance writing before and you don't have samples, what you need to do is to first have Have what? Okay, like I said, each and every one of us has some interest. So for me personally, I love exercise. So anything related to exercise, I would love to do it. I would love to also talk about it. So it comes naturally to me. So if I am told to write something, just maybe a short summary or short something about any area, then I will choose exercise or fitness. So now, if fitness is your area, then write something about choose a topic and write 2 or 3 articles in the health and fitness niche, and then after writing, you will publish it either on your blog first and foremost, but I know at this stage you don't have a blog, most probably. And if you don't have a blog, you don't need to worry, because there are other places that you can publish your work. So the first one is you can publish it on medium.com. You can also publish on your LinkedIn account. You can also publish on Thrive Global. So there are so many places where you can publish for free. So you don't need to worry if you don't have a blog. So create samples and publish them. You can also guest post on someone's blog. When you guest post, they will give you an author bio. So that is what you need to do. So to get the blogs that you can guest post to, simply go to Google again, write your niche, and then plus sign, and then write for us. So for example, I will write exercise plus write for us. A list of all the blogs or websites that require my services will populate, and then I can choose and send my pitch. So when I am so like I said, I love writing about exercise and anything else in the health and fitness industry. So if I come on here on Google and just type exercise, so what will populate here are the possible topics: exercise during pregnancy, exercise to reduce tummy, exercise to increase hips, for flat tummy. So this is where you can get your potential topics to write about when it comes to writing samples. And then another way of getting your samples published is by guest posting. So these are blogs that allow people to post there as guests. For you to be able to get those, simply go to Google again and then type your niche. So for example, fitness plus write for us. So fitness plus, where is it going? Write for us. Yeah, so you will get so many places where you can check. So write for us on fitness and health topics. You see, boostupfitness.com, that is one of them. Write for us, JLL fitness blogs. So again, by the way, this is another way of getting direct clients, or direct clients. So you can simply come here and write, whether it is a home improvement plus write for us, and then get these blogs that need your content and then pitch to them, whether it's a guest post or a paid blog post or something. So that is how you find them. And then another way of getting your samples published, so that's it. An example, so these websites, once you have written for them, they'll give you an author bio. So that means that you will be sending potential clients, of course, depending on the niche, to the site. You simply give your URL so that the potential client can go and view your samples. An example of an author bio is this one here. this one that I have on fitandheal.com. This is something that I did a long time ago. It was on it was in 2016. So every time I have, so all these are my work. Every time I have a client in the fitness niche, I simply direct them here. So I'll simply copy this link and then send it to them. They'll be able to come here and check my samples. Yeah, and then also another place that I was telling you about is this Thrive Global. You can see when I was starting out, again, this is me. I came and published one article here. It was about understanding postpartum depression. That was in 2019. So this is me. So again, if I have a client, if I get a client in this niche, I can simply direct them here so that they can come and check my sample. So this is it. Oh my God. Sometimes I just don't want to read this. Just look. I didn't even know that for readability purposes, I needed to shorten my paragraphs. I wasn't even formatting, my goodness. Where is the H2s and H3s? I wasn't. I was just writing. Too bad there is no way I can edit this, but now, of course, we live to learn. Yeah, and then you can also post your samples on LinkedIn, like I said. That is actually the easiest, because now that one is yours. You can simply start creating. You simply create a profile and then you create several posts there. So this is my profile. Let me see if I can check my posts. Where are my posts? Okay, I haven't posted so often. I don't post so often on LinkedIn. But you can simply come to your profile and then click on start a post, and then you'll be able to post anything in any niche. Yeah, I hope you have understood there. So that's it about LinkedIn and the different ways in which you can get your samples posted. After you have written your samples and published them to wherever you have published them, the next step is to start looking for those jobs. So you start bidding on them, and there are several places where you can find writing work. I have mentioned on this channel several times. You can go back to my previous videos and check them out. So first, you can look for jobs on social media, Facebook groups. My go-to is the Cult of Copy Facebook group. There is also Freelance, Remarkable Freelance Writers in Africa. That's another one. But there are so many of them. So you can also go to Google and search for best Facebook groups for freelance writers. You'll get a number so that you can join them and see what happens there. You can also get clients on Twitter. You can also find them on LinkedIn. So those are social media platforms. You can also create profiles on freelancing websites like Upwork, People Per Hour, Fiverr. You can also check out job boards like ProBlogger, Blogging Pro, Indeed.com. You can also find clients on Reddit. So just purpose to continue looking for them. Please don't say that you looked for them and then you gave up. You actually shouldn't give up, because just like any other job, freelance writing also requires you to have patience, to also work tirelessly until you get that first client. So I think that's it. about how to get started as a newbie without samples. I hope you have learned a thing or two. If you have, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please click the red button, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and see you in the next video. Bye.